Porter Barrels, we're back with another. I'm yelling. Back with another brewery showcase or something. I don't know what this is. A memorial service.
A retrospective.
Yes, I'm not entirely sure what this is, but yeah, we're gonna have a couple of beers and we're gonna reminisce over. It's a brewery that may exist, may have quit, may exist for many more moons. We're not too sure, but it's Deeds Brewing. What were you going to say before?
I wasn't. There wasn't before. I just had a thought this morning about Deeds because we're like, so they've been in whatever they're going through of late, and they keep releasing beers, and we're like, okay, so are they closing or not? They're only releasing like barrel aged stuff, so I think they're just not brewing, but they're like
they've got a barrel that
once
they found
it's aged, they're like, all right, let's get these in cans and we'll send them out.
Yeah, no, it's just interesting, but they had some. Half time and double time and whatever it is available from the website the other day. So they must have found those in a
maybe Dan Murphy's returned it to them.
Storage.
Or was that back order of ingredients?
I don't know.
They've still got
no
the
idea.
Equipment.
I don't know.
Believe
Equipment.
Maybe.
Yeah, because they sort of called it quits March 2024 or something.
Yeah.
What did I say? Did I say the wrong thing?
Monk.
Yeah.
No,
don't you remember from the league?
I do remember that show, but I don't remember that exact line. The one thing that show has given me is
that's okay.
vinegar stroke. So Google that if you're interested.
Don't.
Or don't.
Yeah, like there's still a couple on there. Bourbon single cask whiskey. 150 buckos.
Yeah, but I have to say that I'm disappointed with us because this was probably the brewery that started it all for me. I remember the Viper Pit was the first beer I was handed, and I was like, oh, geez, I went on a real journey. The Traveller's probably one of my favourites of all time. So it's a bit of a bummer that we didn't get to them for whatever reason. We did some when we used to do the footy. Yeah.
So this won't be so much a brewery showcase like we normally do a history of the brewery and all that sort of, all that jazz. However, we do have some pretty extensive Untapped statistics.
Oh, bloody oath.
So we should be able to pull some pretty cool, interesting historical data.
The only problem is, I have 123 check-ins to Deeds Brewing.
And you would have missed some.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You got a whole bag.
Yeah, well, yeah, look over there.
I've got a bag.
Sorry, viewers, you can't. There's a whole bag. What's is it a Mitre 10 sack?
It's like one of those wrap and move bags.
Yeah, and it's like
primary schools have all their outfits in.
And also for those who don't know the wrap and move, it's like if you go and buy one, it's red, blue, and white stripes.
Yeah, those
It's
ones.
not, but you know what I'm talking about. Those huge bags that have such great volume.
And the zip breaks instantly.
And it has, because that's...
I guess I can still use this, but...
Yeah, big cable tie.
That's
Whole bunch
insane.
of some cable ties.
Yeah.
123. Jesus, I've never felt more like an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Interesting. So a little banner there on Untapped. This brewery is no longer in business.
Yeah. But it's got an asterisk because it's like, maybe.
Unless you're interested in barrel-aged beers. Well, should we open one?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon,
Because we've got big beers. And
so the beers
scared.
we've got and we're going to have, I haven't had them before, and there's some big beers. But I actually took advantage of a I don't know, it was a fault on the website, and they were quite expensive. I think it's going to be $110 for the 4-pack, $50. So, like, I'll get into that. So these will be tough for me because the bourbon barrel age is often, pretty hectic.
Well,
but
where do you want to start?
Oh, what do you think?
I reckon we just get into they're all the same beer pretty much. Let's just go with the Hunter and Prey one.
Okay, no worries.
And
why are you
hang on, it's called Hunter, and we're just going to pray that everything will work out okay.
No, Simmo is now the beer's Prey.
Yes. I'm just going to get under this desk and get my headphones going again. Stupid thing.
Oh, no.
I'm just going to check the camera then.
This is happening a lot to us lately.
Yeah. I just forget.
If you press record.
Yeah.
Is it just Simon's headset's having a problem? Because I can read out the blurb while we...
Yeah. So it's just...
if we'd like.
It's actually... Ooh. I don't know. The Roadcaster or whatever it is, it's a really good idea, but like pretty poorly...
executed.
Made, I think. So anyway, it's got us through a few podcasts.
I just got a job offer.
Oh, where at?
From Kelly from Jora here. We have a remote work position available that pays $150 to $300 Australian per day for 60 to 90 minutes of work.
Nice.
Choose your own hours and location. Payment is made instantly.
Yeah.
Includes 5 to 15 days of paid leave annually.
How many times do you have to show your butthole on camera?
7.
Yes, 7. Oh, well, we can deal with that. That's
Does
good.
that only go to your watch?
Yeah, it's just
Randomly
for him.
people
Just hack
just-
straight into...
It's just for him.
Anyway,
No
so
one
what we
else.
have is Hunter and Prey 1. Beneath the moon's baleful glow, you sprint down empty streets, desperate for an escape. Predatory shapes dart behind you, pale faces leering from darkened doorways. Is that merely a shadow or something more sinister? Adrenaline pounding in your ears, you sense primal hunger surrounding you. The things that were once human seem to be hurting you, savoring your dread as they close in.
Now, my initial comments is, you've drunk this beer, you're walking home, you think someone's about to kill you, but it's a possum. But you still can't figure it out because you're pissed.
Just the adrenaline in your ears. Like Simmo reads Bourbon Barrel Age and he gets adrenaline in his ears.
I've been reading a lot of horror novels lately, so that was actually good. Most of that was,
Horror novels.
That and the footy one I told you about before we pressed record, pretty much. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the can ass.
Can ask. By the way, it's a bourbon barrel aged pastry stout with vanilla, banana, and maple.
Maple.
And it's a 11%.
What?
440 mil.
What are the odds that Simmo gets nothing but bourbon?
Goodbye, my liver. Goodbye, my friend.
How's that never come up before?
I don't know. Just did in episode whatever for Deeds. I just brought that out for you.
I'm just going to do value now because we know how much he spent and
Well,
how
yeah.
cheap
Well,
it
that's
was.
a good point.
Yeah,
And they're all like pure unleaded fuel.
they are.
Ethanol. Yes.
Yeah, so I like Deeds dead set. It's one of my favorite breweries. I don't know how I'll go with these ones, but yeah, the Circling Sharks is probably one of my favorites.
Double juice train.
Double Juice Train. The Traveller's probably one. That was a collab beer, but it's one of my favorites for sure.
Photosphere.
Photosphere was good.
Viper Pit, like you said.
Yeah, but that was sort
There's
of.
still heaps.
I suppose the big three
I
in
was scared to pour it. 'cause
Aussie Brewing for a while was like Mountain Culture Range and these guys, as far as like they made some really good big beers, and they
almost
yeah.
fed it to my laptop.
I was thinking the other day, so they've rebranded Feral Hop Hog, what we're talking about,
Yep.
beers from the past, and that
Yep.
was the first proper big hoppy craft beer, I think.
Is that 7 or
only 5.8%.
is it? Yeah, well,
Yeah, but like back when we first had it, it was that was revolutionary because it was a beefed up pale ale. It's basically like a 5.8% American pale, but yeah. So yeah, the other day I was just thinking about beers that started it all. By the way, I'm getting more maple than anything to start with.
this is really nice.
Hey, Simon. This is... Yeah, sorry.
No,
You go,
it's just
you go.
it's really nice. I smelt it. I'm like, this smells pretty good. You can smell what lies beneath. But that's really, really nice. It's
I
really
can smell the
balanced, really
maple.
smooth. Yeah, that's really good. And as I said,
As I say.
yeah, you would expect me to I would expect not to like any of these, because it was one that I'd already had a day out, and I had it, and I kind of tipped it down the drain to save my own health, but also I wasn't super happy with it.
Don't admit that to people in public.
That's all right.
Why? Just sometimes beers are tap pour. Like sometimes beers are sink pours, not because of the beers themselves.
Yeah, it's because my body just went, you don't do that. 'Cause
Yeah,
it-
like
Shouldn't
I-
have cracked it that
yeah,
day.
yeah, exactly. That's what
like
I'm
you
saying.
have 3, or like I know that I'll have a few beers. Like you might go to the pub, have a couple of beers, you come home and you have like a nice IPA to finish, and then you're like, I kind of do want another beer, and then you look in your fridge and it's like, yeah, there's a lot of stouts.
It's big things.
And then you crack it, you have one mouthful, it's like I'm asleep. Like I've fallen asleep 3 mouthfuls into like a $30 can of beer, and then you wake up. And the first thing I think is, that's a lot of money on beer. So it's like 1 a.m., I'm still half asleep, and I'm like, no, I need to finish it. I can't not finish this very expensive beer.
Exactly right.
I thought you were trying to justify sink pours. At the end of your story, you drank it at 1 a.m.
Yeah, but my mouth is the sink.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the twist. Yeah. Beat that, M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh dear. But yeah, Deeds, Glen Iris, they redid their venue. It was one of the swankiest bloody venues I've ever been to.
Did you go? You did get there?
Yeah, I went there My wife took me there.
Oh, wow.
How good. She made a
She
special trip.
Was she your wife then?
No, she wasn't.
Whoa,
Was your fiance then?
that sealed the
she was-
deal?
Yeah, she was working hard to.
Was she
you
your
know, to get
fiancé?
me. Yeah, I believe so.
Oh.
Yeah, but we went there and it was pretty good. Sometimes you just feel like a burger and chips, but it was good food and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that was like my lasting memory of it was this place is fucking cool. But I'm here getting shit faced on fancy craft beer, and there's like people in fancy clothes getting fancy food.
Yeah,
like
felt,
it was
yeah.
just like
I felt-
upmarket, and I was like, how do I write myself off?
Yeah. So what have we got here? Is this mine?
This was Zach's, but I can go to
Oh
yours.
no, it doesn't matter.
No,
Who-
we'll go to your beers, your deeds.
Oh, snake oil. Yeah,
so
that was
these are what you gave 5.
good. Okay, cool. Which
there's
is
a
rare.
few.
Which is
Yeah.
rare, guys.
So Deeds the Traveller, as you
Yeah.
mentioned, that was with Carwin.
Oh,
Which congrats to
yes, it was.
Carwin, back in the hands of
Yeah, it's
original
awesome. It's great.
owners.
I
Thanks to MC.
Would you have had that? I reckon most of the times we've had that was a good shed.
I think all of these were Good Shed or at least bought from either Good Shed or Beer Deluxe. Beer Deluxe
Awesome.
went through a good phase of getting all the cans in.
Yeah.
Circling Sharks.
Yeah.
What was that?
I was in.
Triple New England hazy.
Yeah, it was just real. I remember. Like, look at the
Hazy
color.
tipper.
That's what it tasted like. Just nice and it was yellow.
Snake Oil, which you
Yeah.
two had on an early Beercast at the same time.
Yeah, it was excellent. And it was thick.
Dot your T's and cross your I's.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Oh, Tempest.
Oh, Tempest was good. That was with someone as well, I reckon. But you gave that a 4.75.
Oh well.
Brewed for the Carwin Collaborational Festival.
Yeah.
Our friends at Outer Range.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were your 5s. We're going to get through them early. Maybe we wait for Zach.
No, it's
for
all
the
right.
next beer.
What do you think so far?
I still haven't had any.
I've gone slightly lower on as advertised despite mentioning the maple, only because I'm not getting too much banana per se, and also it's not as, maybe it's more my expectation based,
This
not
is gonna
as
be pretty hard, right?
bourbon-y
Yeah.
as I maybe expected. That's not really a fault of the as
Oh, see,
advertised, to be fair.
I get the bourbon, but I get the sweetness of the bourbon.
yeah.
Like it's super sweet.
I think I can taste the banana at the end, rounding it out. Like
Yeah.
I know what I'm fucking talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What about all these beers might jump to like the top 3 of our freaking
Yeah.
pod?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I-
that's what we. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like at some point we're going to have to separate the whole rankings and just remove high ABV stouts because they always like they're just they're like a cheat code because it's like this is like the ice cream, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Still, what is it? Monumental.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. If that had can art, that would have won
Bloody oath. it was.
easy. So Zach's 5s, the Traveller as well, Viper Pit as
Yeah.
we mentioned with Venom. That
Yeah.
was Venom's still kicking around.
Can I tell you the quick story of the night I had Viper Pit?
Sure.
This was right at the beginning of the journey of
Yeah, Hawthorn
big
are up by
beers.
10.
No, so this story ends well before anyone gets too concerned.
It was 7 degrees Celsius.
Nice night at home. This was back when one 440ml can would send you. It would take a while to drink. And finish the can. I was like, I am just warm inside. This is the best thing ever. And my pregnant wife at the time came out and said, we have a problem. We have to go to the hospital. And unfortunately, I couldn't drive, so she had to. So that was a bit
Deadbeat
of a,
dad over
everything.
Did she drive herself?
No, I went with her, of course. But she
No,
drove.
she drove herself. Was it birth?
No. So
time?
it was
Or was it a
it was
different
it
hospital
was
visit?
probably between 12 and 20 weeks, and there was just some
Yeah,
some
yeah,
worrying
it's all good.
signs.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
that's all right then. I was like,
No, it wasn't the birth. No,
it's
no.
happening now, righto? You're driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so
Passenger
everything,
princess
everything
Grancy.
worked out okay. No, that's better than a bloke that I know that apparently got so blotto drunk he passed out on the couch and his wife went into labour and had the baby by herself in the bathroom.
Oh.
And she was screaming out to me. Finally woke up, walked into the door, and there she just is there holding the baby.
Okay, that's not us.
That's not us.
No,
That's not
None,
at all.
none
that's
of us.
bad.
Anyway, well,
That's
we'll
bad.
move on from that because that's it's not very good.
But yeah, fiscal damage. You remember the fiscal
Yeah,
damage?
I remember
Yeah.
fiscal
Was that the New
damage.
Year's Eve we had that?
We had that a couple of times.
'Cause
you
the-
had it on,
what
yeah,
the
New
freak?
Year's Eve 2019.
Because it was funny that
Was
one.
that at your house?
Yeah.
That one was at Beer Deluxe and it was on tap, and I think it was $26 for a schooner or something. So like was fiscal damage. Yeah.
Viper Pit was also December 2019 for you, Gratz. And then 21st of January was the Traveller. So in a 2-month span, like in a 4-month span, you had the absolute bangers.
Yeah, and see, you look at the date for the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
So 22nd of the 3rd, 2020. That was the day Hawthorn beat Brisbane. It was round one. But it was they played round one, then everything shut down for COVID for like 3 months. But I remember having the beer in the afternoon, being, I guess this is the last thing I'm doing.
So
me sick.
So Gratzy's memory and all that sort of thing. He's going to be one of those Futurama guys where he's just his head's in a liquid and he's going to live on forever.
Yeah, because the internet will die, so we won't have any records of footy results, and so we'll have to go to Almanac Zach.
Yes.
Almanac.
Amazon.
And it's like, who
I'm right with that.
did Hawthorn play in April 2018?
And it'll be unlike ChatGPT where it's like, it was blah, blah. And you're like, wasn't it this? Like, yes, of course it was. I forgot about that.
You forgot.
Yeah. Just say you don't know. Fucking hell.
So you fived, and then you had low hanging fruit, Tempest. Don't know about that Galaxy Hop.
That was a
Remember
cool
they did that DCAT series?
Yeah.
Dot your T's and cross your I's, and then Circling Sharks you only gave 4.75. The thing was they just kept bringing out beers that were delicious, but they were huge.
Right before
Yeah.
Mountain
Like the
Culture started
Traveler's
doing
the
same
smallest at 8%.
Yeah, no, they're very good. Very good.
I would have a lot of fives.
Yeah.
Blur Vines, Fortune and Glory, The Traveller, Hummingbird, Double Juice Train, All Work and No Play, Photosphere, Viper Pit, Low Hanging Fruit, Daydreaming in Autumn, Tempest, Chit Out of Luck, Conductor's Special Reserve Porter, Don't Know About That Galaxy Hop, Circling Sharks, Once More Into the Fray 2021, A Quiet
Survivor
Deed
type,
2021 with mint chocolate.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, Survivor type.
Oh,
But
yeah, I gave that a 4.75. Jesus, bringing me back some of these beers.
Keyboard Warrior, yeah.
Peanut Butter Imperial Stout.
That's come back a couple of times recently. I reckon
Yeah.
I've had that. It's quite nice.
The Second Horseman,
Yeah.
A Quiet Deed.
When we had a quiet
2020.
deed, all of us that you cooked Mexican for us one night.
Oh, did I?
Pretty sure. Yep.
That's so good.
Cooked a
Your memory's
Mexican.
so good.
Cooked a Mexican.
What was I gonna say?
yeah.
Because I've got my favorite
Barbacoa.
review of a beer ever. It was
You took a photo with a candle in front of it.
yeah,
or
and I
behind
said
it.
conjuring a few hop demons. That was my favorite beer
Yes.
review I ever wrote.
After we had barbacoa tacos.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, a bit off track.
no.
We'd said this would be reminiscing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did we think of this beer? Oh, Grazzi's bloody sucked it.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, I thought it was really good too. I would say
really good.
for a beer of this ABV and the type of beer, it's actually quite light. Like
Yeah.
it's quite
Yeah, it's not as
thin.
damaging as I thought.
No,
it
it's
would.
Not in a disappointing
There's
way.
depth
but
of
it's-
flavour, but it's
yeah.
not booze
It's
related.
not. Yeah, it's
It
not
doesn't
sitting
feel
heavy.
booze related.
Yeah, like I was a bit scared when I saw the lineup of beers.
I
was
think
like,
we should still be scared though, because the ABV don't lie.
Yeah, but at least
Ball don't
like
lie.
I thought I'd be. You know, when you have like. Even like ABV side, it's like I refer it back to ice cream. Like if you have ice cream, it's like this is really good. But then if someone gives you like 3 liters of ice cream, you're like, I'm gonna be sick, just because of the richness and the thickness. Like that's what I thought it would be. Is that like
Yeah, that's really good.
yeah.
That's really good.
Sorry, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, this is looking at the ratings. This could be like my number one beer.
Yeah.
Well, it's-
Which is, it's interesting because there was one from the other way. Anyway, I'll never remember the name, so not grassy. But I wouldn't necessarily say that this is the best beer I've had, but because of the rating system,
Well,
like it very well could be.
If those out there want to, borderbarrels.com is now live.
it looks
the
great.
new website.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That-
Hutto's done a really good job on it. Yeah.
That I was bored and decided to build from scratch with forgetful ChatGPT. It does a lot of help, but it does also forget everything almost instantly.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, look at these and give me this, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Where are you at?
Yeah.
But so Sime, your top 3. Well, you've owned. Let me start again. Your best BBB RS beer is the Cream and Cookies Pastry Stout at 23 out of 25. Just for reference, that was a 22.
Yep.
Zach, it's not your number one. Team World is. But I just gave that a 23.75 out of 25, which is first now for me.
Hey.
With Crumblicious by Dayton and the Barley Wine by Hawkers.
Okay, interesting. It's quite a good mix there. It's quite a good mix through there, Tim.
There's only one beer in this of our top 3 each, so 9 total beers. The only one that appears twice is the Cream and Cookies amongst
Interesting.
us.
That's good. I still reckon. So it's funny. So that's on top, but it was good, but monumental. Like that's still.
But like the fact that Monumental's there in third,
Yeah.
and it does have a blurb. I was going to say, like, no can art.
Yeah. Can ass. Sorry, I keep saying can ass. It's not a very funny joke. Anyway.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
very
funny
good.
if you cans ass, because then it just
Cans
becomes
ass.
probably a bit
Can's
dirty.
ass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah.
Have you read our About Me section?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
Fishing hat.
Yeah, didn't you wear Cass's fishing hat once?
Probably.
I seem to remember. Yeah, I seem to remember something
You
like that.
said it.
Was there a picture
Oktoberfest? Was it Oktoberfest that you wore a hat, but it looked like
Yes.
your son's fishing
Sorry.
That's
yeah,
right,
that's
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Because I bought a because I was going over to Oktoberfest and I bought the outfit, but I bought like the imitation version of Oktoberfest
And it
outfit,
was
not
real
one you
small.
should actually
Yeah.
wear.
like the
there.
lycra version of a leather.
And
Like,
we were talking about big-headed people before we recorded, and this was like the complete opposite version. This is like the shrunken
Irony.
head; it would have
Irony.
barely fit.
I have to say about this website. So I haven't done anything towards it, but it's pretty awesome. And the thing that it seems to be turning into is if you're not sure about a brewery or want to learn something or whatever, it seems to be like a bit of a database, and it's really easy to navigate. If
Yeah.
you go on there and you put capital, it'll bring up capital beers we've had and what we thought and the ratings and all that sort of stuff, and it'll give you a link to the podcast as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a it's.
I think it's a really cool historical
Yeah.
sort of database for people. The only thing it probably doesn't do, because we do so many limited beers, it doesn't keep people up to date
Yeah.
with all the core range stuff. But it, as in, like, you guys would have your own interest, whether it's basketball or anything. And it's like, oh, historical stats. Like, I swear there was a season where so-and-so did this, and how do I look that up? We've got this for beer now.
This
Yeah.
might be damaging to us because the
Why?
amount of shit we talk. Like, I'll be like, oh, I'm giving this score a this because I don't like this. And someone can be like, well,
Apparently
in
you did.
episode 24, you said that you loved it.
I would love people to be that engaged.
Yeah,
if
true.
I'm completely honest. But also, when,
Someone's got to remember something.
when Grazie was like, "Oh, the other thing it doesn't have," I was like, "Careful, Grazie, careful."
No, I want
no.
no. Like now that it's live, like because I've been doing this without you guys knowing. Now that it's
Yeah.
up and about, I'd like to get what you guys want on there. I included we will have a blog on there because I know Grazie likes writing.
Yeah, they're good. And I need someone to force me to write, so that's good.
Yeah, and you can write whatever you want.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
Simmo can write some stuff.
I'll write. Oh, I can write some stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll write some stuff.
But it could be like
He'll write it on paper and he'll take a photo of it, and then we'll have to put the screenshot on the website.
there'll be like a really uniform font and size, and then Simmo's blog will be like size 42 font.
all caps.
Yeah, no punctuation. But
Also-
I added RIP to your MacBook on there.
Yes,
so it's forever.
It has done it
From
in
an early
yes.
episode
Yep.
too, very early.
And also, I'd like the people, if they look at our bios, to like have a look at the photos used. So that was some pre-podcast photos. We all look pretty fit and healthy then.
Yeah. My eye looks like. Do I have a dead eye? Like it looks like I've got a glass eye.
Like, I'm gonna just say, I think I still am the one that looks mostly still the same. However, I have way more grey beard hairs.
I'll tell you, it's funny because that's like the first photo we put up on Instagram, and Simmo was absolutely yoked. Not
Oh,
that you're
no,
not Jack
I'm not.
still,
I'm
but
not.
Yoked.
like,
yeah.
when I did this edit,
Look at my neck.
I took a photo of, like, I extracted Simmo's head, and I was like, it looks tiny because of how absolutely ridiculously sized his shoulders are.
Oh, you.
Hopefully this loads.
That's a historical compliment.
Yeah, nah.
I've got to find it and I'll somehow link it into the.
'Cause
I
I-
won't, but I'd love to.
I thought the same. That's what. Well, okay. Whoa! Come on, turn your.
You're getting job offers as well.
I get job offers. Do you want me to read out what my job offer is?
It's because I didn't respond, so they're like, well, next guy.
Apparently, it's a mechanic's assistant. As my car broke down earlier today.
Look at that
thing.
Look at the fucking size of him.
Yeah, like that's weird.
I just thought that, like, what you just said, the mechanic's assistant, is like a real shit sequel to The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yes.
I reckon.
Starring Nicolas Cage and Jay Bachelet, or however you pronounce his fucking last name.
I reckon I weighed like 82 kilos.
Oh,
in
isn't
that
it
photo.
insane? Yeah. Oh well. So if you want to drink,
Jeez, I have a thick neck though.
if you're just starting out drinking craft beer, maybe don't look at those photos because there has been a transformation.
What I liked that Puma t-shirt. I wish they still made them.
What not to become.
Yeah. Well. Anyway.
It's not as funny as the other one that we did in that the photo me cradling a can of beer, you cradling a podcast mic, and Zach cradling a footy.
Yes.
Like they're our babies.
That's still not the picture of me in your dog's house either.
Oh, yeah.
With a big vein poking out of my head because I've just been dosed.
I
that was
just
the
liked our
Christmas.
accomplishments that I... Simmo's 2002 under-16 spin bowler of the year.
Yeah.
And longest distance between eyebrows and hairline 2022. That has reduced. Like, you no longer the holder of that. That's gone to Lloyd Pope,
It's
who also won under-16 spin bowler of the year.
but it's super.
Oh,
that
no.
one's super weird because I had long hair, and it's like you've got a big head, got a haircut. It's like it's kind of normal now somehow, but it hasn't changed.
Is
It's
it
not
like
a bit-
framing?
I'm not. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The
like I
hair,
definitely
like-
had a big four. I had a 5 head
Let's
for
ask
sure.
some real good cinematographer how that works.
Yeah, exactly.
Zach's can make grand finals, can't win them. And former holder of Border Barrels podcast Most Kids Awards.
That's pretty funny.
And then mine and Border Barrels podcast Most Knee Reconstructions.
Yeah.
And farthest distance from the microphone.
Yeah.
Every podcast we've recorded.
That's so funny. Like, yeah, that's 100% right. That's all right. I'm doing pretty well. What do you reckon? Do we go the next one?
Yeah.
It's really settling in. I've got the
Hunter and Prey 2.
I feel I'm warm.
yeah. I'm warm as
Like it's a day. Like I might. Like this is the weather outside, and after these beers, we're gonna hit stop record, and I'm gonna leave and not come home till like 10 p.m.
Well,
Yeah.
it depends.
That kind
'cause
of afternoon.
There's a possibility I'm going to Murraytown straight from here.
yeah. There you go. Hey, Murraytowns. I've given him a shout out. I actually messaged him. There's a new barman. I can't remember his name.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Young
such a the big dude.
Yeah.
He is such a friggin' gentleman.
Yeah. By the way, sounds like just because we know people, we're like, oh, their beers are so good. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not even just saying this. Their new lager
Yeah.
is like one of the most delicious, flavorful, standard lagers I've ever had.
Yeah.
Recently kegged, like as in like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
What I liked about it, I probably like, to be honest, I probably like the other beers better. But if you said this is a lager, who brewed it, I'd probably say Murraytowns, and I like that because there's something about it. It's like to do with the malts or however they brew it. There's a bit of a signature. So I always talk about music, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
blah blah's playing drums. You can tell. Like I think that's or
what
like,
the best breweries have, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, it's
And
it is very.
You know when we talk about with them as
Ooh,
well,
that's
Is
pretty. That's a
this
pretty
darker?
tall.
The-
It is dark.
the best thing about guys like
Oh.
Murraytowns is what we perceive. We don't brew beer, but that we perceive the difficulty of 6 or 7, but execution 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I found one of those breweries on my recent holiday that reminded me a bit of Murraytowns as well.
What's happened?
Oh.
Nah, it's the berries. Just make me scared.
Also, it's a cherry ripe. What is this?
Oh, you did well with that. I was trying to figure out what it was.
Well, it's not cherries, but close.
Yeah, but it does.
So, Hunter and Prey 2. Pray more is what it is. Double the prey.
Aren't they a pop rock band? Paramore?
The mechanic's assistant.
Paramore, I think they are.
Call me Mantis because I'm praying. This is a bourbon barrel aged pastry stout with vanilla, almond, coconut, and a raspberry. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're both pastry stouts.
What do you think?
Hold on.
If it wasn't the fact that my chest was already hairy, this would have put some more hair on it.
Yeah.
Does this? What do we? Oh, this is interesting. It's the exact same blurb. So
I
do we
5'd the first one.
Yeah, so the blurb was great on the first one, but do we mark it down for?
Well, we can't because we didn't know which beer we were going to do first. It's not the fault of the beer.
But you're marking it down for plagiarism.
Plagiarism.
I have to mark
You
down the previous
plagiarised
one.
yourselves. You can't just copy and paste your homework for the next homework.
Controversy.
Very controversial.
First
works
thoughts, on paper, I reckon I would have said berries all the way. But in practice, I'm not too sure if I like this one as much.
The berries, like the smell worried me out of it. I'd like to come back because berries just add so much depth.
Ooh.
I have given this a much higher rating than the first beer. I think it's the
Oh
added,
no, the berries are the
the added
best.
hint of coconut with the raspberry flavour.
I'll
is-
settle in.
And I don't like cherry ripes generally. It's the first thing it reminded me of. However, for someone who doesn't really like lamingtons or coconut that much in general,
Yeah.
I friggin' love when I get coconut notes in a beer.
Yeah. So does that mean the Sabro in this? Is that what that means?
Well, potentially. Now at least we know that. Thank you,
Okay.
Punky.
Yeah, Punker. Shout out to.
I'm
Punky.
marking it down for plagiarism.
Ah, there you go.
But which beer plagiarized? Oh, well, hang on. We had
Well,
the
it's
first
number
one
2,
first.
so it's the second.
Okay.
They just copied and pasted.
And I
Yep,
do
that's fine. I'm all right with that.
can ass.
I failed many assignments for the same reason, so Deeds can fail this one.
Did you actually? I don't think I ever got called for that.
Yeah, I reckon I definitely once or twice like did an assignment in one what are your classes? One
Subject.
Subject.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I did like another subject that was closely related, like maybe a year later, and it was a very similar task. So I was like, oh, you fuck it.
Isn't that funny? Because I reckon if I was a teacher, there's no way I'd be like, this one seems like I've read it before. I'd be like, whatever.
Well, these days, though, it's easier to find plagiarism because you can just chuck it through Google or ChatGPT. I was accused of plagiarism by my modern history teacher in year 12. I took it up there and said, hi, you gave me 12 out of 20 on this essay. Said that I, said don't plagiarise. She's like, yeah. And I said, well, yeah, but I didn't. I wrote it myself. And she went, well, do you even know what subsequent means? I said, well, yes, it means to follow. Also, did you know I do advanced English? And she went, no, I don't. I'm sorry. And she crossed it out and gave me a couple extra marks.
That's weird.
Isn't that weird?
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Because like,
I think she just assumed I was sort of dumb because I was okay at the class without being great. But I was like, no, I'm much better at English than anything else. You just didn't know that I did that.
shit. This is getting much better as I drink more of it. Because I was like,
This is what I was telling you when you poured you once more into the
that's
fray
what
down
I
the
was
sink.
telling you before.
Yeah, you gotta let it breathe.
Yeah, well,
Gotta let it breathe.
I
But
but
I
I
don't
don't
think-
James Dean. Wrong James.
Well,
It would
I-
have been James Brown.
James Dean was also a singer.
But
get up.
Yeah,
Get
that's
on
the
up.
voice.
I think if I had had
Was that
that
Bruno
beer,
Mars?
I wouldn't have been dreaming, but dreaming. I wouldn't have been dreaming either because I would have been dead. Is what I was saying.
What's
What's he
happening?
doing over there?
I think he's
glitching.
finally
No,
had
no.
the stroke.
No, I had two thoughts at once. So the sink pour, if I had had that, I wouldn't have been breathing. So yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's sort of what I was saying.
Jesus. Grazzi gave it 24.25 out of 25.
Whoa.
That's my highest ranked beer ever.
Oh, yeah, you'll never, and I don't think you'll ever beat it.
Yeah. that's-
Unless someone brewed a beer for you.
Well, the can art is like that's a horror movie, so that's up my alley for sure.
it looks like Death Stranding. Do you know that game on PlayStation?
I know that Death Stranding. I know that video game because they did a collab with Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah, Brewing Horizon did a song for it.
Oh, cool.
It's what's his name? Hideki something. Like he's well known in the gaming industry. But old mate from Walking Dead's did the mocap and he's the lead. Daryl. What's his name?
the guy with the
yeah.
bat. Is he the guy
Nah.
that?
No,
Hits
he
people
was
with the
guy
bat?
wasn't he the guy with the crossbow?
I've never seen it.
No, the bat was
Zombies,
Negan.
Can't do it.
That was Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Yes,
James Dean.
another Dean. Yeah, James Dean Morgan.
James Brown Morgan.
But yeah, no.
Daryl Dixon was
Daryl,
a
that's
character, but I don't know his actor. His actor.
Yeah, his acting name. But you know that. Sorry, it's a bit sort of horror art, which I like.
Well, I guess
I
that's
messaged you the other night and said that I was watching Nosferatu. Have you anyone seen that? Do you
Nah,
know
that's the
what it
one
is?
with the girl in it.
Is that scary?
Who's-
Lily Rose Depp, I think. Oh,
Nah, isn't the main chick an actor?
Well-
no, like a person that we all know.
Isn't she pretending?
Lily Rose Depp. So Bill Skarsgård, Lily Rose Depp.
Oh yeah, she just kind of looks like
Willem
Rose
Willem
Byrne in it. Is
Dafoe.
it Rose Byrne? Or like she looks like? Yeah, like who's that? That looks like Rose Byrne, surely.
A little bit.
Or
But she's young. She looks a lot
Yeah.
younger. But yeah, remake of
Oh, yeah, Bill
one of the
Skarsgård.
original
Oh, yeah, Nicholas
horror
Hoult.
movies, and Willem Dafoe. One of the original horror movies from 1933, I believe.
is it a horror now though?
Yeah, it's. If you don't like horrors and you're like, I'll watch this, you'll be pretty frightened.
Then
I'd be under the
I'm
blanket.
not watching it then.
No way. Wait.
That's
yeah.
like I'm still scared to
But
watch
it's-
Sinners because I
it's-
know it's a good movie, but I'm
yeah.
scared it's going to be scary.
Nope.
I really want to watch it.
So,
Is it scary?
I haven't seen it yet, but so
Oh.
Zach Braff was talking about this on a podcast. He was saying if you want to make money making movies now, he said you have two choices. You make a comic book movie or a horror movie. But horror's had a resurgence because the movies are getting, like, they're much higher quality than they used to be. They're better writers, better directors. Also, Sinners is one, but the other one that's coming out soon...
Weapons.
Weapons. So, now with Weapons...
Well, it's already out.
So, what is the... Jordan Peele? So, he's got his own, movie production company. Apparently, he fired all of his production crew because they missed out on the getting the contract for Weapons. That's how much he rated it, when the script came out.
Isn't it a follow-up to another movie?
I'm not sure, but the guy that directed it did the movie Barbarian, which I watched without having seen the trailer, and it has the most unexpected mid-movie twist I've ever seen. And if you'd watched the trailer, it probably would have given it away. So if you want to watch a movie called Barbarian, it's on Netflix, I believe, don't watch the trailer.
Too scary.
They're all very scary, but they're all very good. The quality of the movies are getting better rather than just their being gory or scary for the sake of it.
What's Barbarian? What's that one? Oh, that's the Airbnb one. He's also got Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah. He's got a good face for horror, Bill Skarsgård.
So what's Weapons about?
Some kids in the middle of the night all run out of their houses and go missing, and everyone's like, where are our kids? At 2:17 a.m.
Oh, so it's an alien one?
Don't know. I actually have no idea, but
I'll have to read. I enjoy reading about horror movies because it doesn't scare me.
Well, then you might like horror novels.
Nah, because they're in depth. Like I can, Wikipedia plots don't give me the ins and outs. Like I don't have any reference.
It's the list of things that happen.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like
foreboding dread.
And I think because it's a list, I'm happy. So.
And I think the thing about horror movies, I think the watching is okay. It's the aftermath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's like as soon as you turn the lights off, it's like, there he is.
So won't watch anything with me anymore.
Like you're standing there and you're like, oh yeah, good film, great night. And you're standing there having a whiz, and then you're like, and you're way on the wall, you know.
Yeah, it's like you can no longer go outside after 6 p.m. just in case.
Well, we watched The Haunting of Hill House.
Can you put the bins out?
After Haunting of Hill House,
No.
so struggled to get up with the kids during the middle of the night.
Yeah, far out.
Yeah, like you wake up all the kids because every light's on. Installing new lights just in case. Yeah. Nah, not a horror movie
So
guy.
did you two rate this one higher than the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4.75. I go the original.
I wasn't
the first
sure.
one, 4.25.
The original. I can, yeah.
It's more. I think there's more flavour to it, or the flavours that are meant to be there are more pronounced.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that was as advertised was higher, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Actually, my as advertised and Untapped are the same for both.
Yeah.
4.25 to 4.75.
Yeah, very good. That's good.
And much as I was saying I might go to Murraytowns afterwards and they've got a new lager, it will be tough to drink that new lager after these beers, but
Yeah, it will
that's
be.
first world problems.
But just have some food.
Maybe you just walk there.
Well,
yeah. Are you saying
walk
going
it
back
off.
to a lager from the dark? Or
That would be.
Anyway, lager from the dark. All right. What do you got? You're up?
Fans kicking off.
I'll have
Oh.
to pour some stout in it.
Big fan.
Yeah, the stout we'll stop that in.
I don't know what's going on here. Your laptops.
We were watching
NRLW.
NRLW, which from the little bit that I've watched, I think it's better than AFLW.
Oh, big time.
I think that's probably because I've got a theory on that.
Yeah, I'm interested to know what it is.
I think touch and league tag and those sorts of sports were more prevalent before this, so it's not much of a change. Like the rules are quite similar, so I think that the sport has technically been going longer, I reckon.
I agree with that entirely. Can I also offer something else might be a little bit more controversial?
Yeah.
The base skill is slightly easier to execute.
Yeah, strength and
Like just the
durability.
throwing to your teammate and then being tackled, getting up and doing it again versus the handballing, the kicking at distance to someone at 365 degree. I just feel like it's slightly...
Sorry if the noise from the computer's about to go through the podcast. I don't know if it is.
I don't know if it is
I'll
either.
do a lift off in a sec.
I'm trying to put the friggin' it's not happening.
Go to the that one. No, it didn't. You'd see it. It'd be like,
Yeah, okay. I'm having no luck with KO today. It's a pretty shit platform considering it's the central base for all sports in Australia.
look, I'll tell you what. But Spotify and KO, Spotify sucks. KO sucks. Like you go
Do
to
you not like Spotify? Seems fine.
nah.
My Spotify is fine.
So I'll be listening to a podcast, and then mid-podcast it just goes, oh, well, we're starting another podcast now.
Yeah.
This happens to a lot of people, and I listen to it all day, every day, pretty much, and I never have any real issues.
And also I tried to, get off the contract thing, and then it was just like, oh, well, you're getting charged again. I'm like, what do you mean? I said stop. Stop.
Stop.
Stop.
I said stop.
Also with Spotify, my thing is, so I listen to a podcast about a certain subject matter.
Beers. Craft beers.
Yes,
Porter
craft beers. I
Barrels.
listen to Border Barrels all the time. But like there's this one with this dude with this annoying voice. And I'm like, why can't I click that and say never play this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. This dude's
I
an
still
absolute
think there's
cockhead.
something out there for AI. Like I always, like my thought, and it would be too hard to clear, but like I want to get an audiobook, but I don't like the narrator. So I'd like to put my audiobook into AI and say, can you please make it so
Their
Morgan
voice.
Freeman is reading?
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Or
That's
like, and the same with podcasts.
That's
It's
a
like,
good
right,
one.
I hate this dude, but Morgan Freeman has a nice voice. So can you just put the script into AI for Morgan Freeman to read?
I may have just resolved a problem for you.
that's good.
I said read horror novels, and you said nah. And I'm like, well, how about in audio form? Gilbert Gottfried reading you horror novels. You'd be fine.
I don't like his voice.
Yeah, but it
well,
wouldn't be so scary.
Yeah, it'd be
anymore.
less scary.
Can you convert the book into a list?
Before, so I saw him in person when I went to the comedy store.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't see his appeal before he was in that context. And I'm like, oh yeah.
I just remember him, the crow or whatever it was from. No, he was in
Oh
the
no,
movie.
I'm getting confused. Gilbert Gottfried's not the guy that writes the books.
No, isn't Gilbert Gottfried the guy
Who's
who
the guy that writes the books? Morgan? No.
the Essendon fan that's like best win ever, flaming great. It's like sounds exactly like him.
I
Have you not
reckon,
seen that?
I reckon we're talking about three different people. Oh no, you're talking about the comedian.
Yeah.
Who's
Yes,
the book
thank
guy?
God, yes.
Who's Malcolm Gladwell?
If there's another person called,
It's not even close.
if there's another famous person called Gilbert Gottfried by complete coincidence, that's ridiculous.
The founder of the vacuum store Godfrey's. Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah,
No, he's the guy from Mad Magazine. Do you remember?
yeah, I remember. I thought you were talking about. Oh, damn it! I had another one. Damn it! Damn it!
Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh, jeez.
The Frenchman.
So
Built the Eiffel Tower, that bloke.
safe to say the beers are going well.
They're going so well, I thought he just said Bill the Eiffel Tower. That's like the world's shittest French wrestler.
Bill, like, you go to dinner and they're like, check, and it's like, no. Charge it to the Eiffel Tower.
I'm very big at the bottom end, but I'm quite narrow up top. Anyway, train.
So yeah, you after your haircut.
Yes, exactly. Oh, jeez. But Deeds come back. I reckon. I hope Deeds
come back.
I hope Deeds come back in some form because it seems like they're still doing a bit in the background. They're still finding barrels in the backyard, and they taste all right according to this.
I
so-
reckon they could have a really good market for people like us that if they went to somewhere and went, hey, do you have a spare vat? We want to do a new Fortune and Glory. They'd sell that instantly.
Yeah,
if
that's
they
right.
Just
And
went gypsy brewed a beer.
And I think they started that way anyway. So
Possibly.
with Gypsy Brewing, but yeah, it's a thing. You're onto a thing. You have some really good beers, but yes, it's a real bummer. So do come back. And I wonder what's happening with who's the bloke that went to Fox Friday? The head brewer, Justin, I think his name was.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was maybe our next question. I know it's controversial to speak about, but was that what happened? Like, essentially, there was a poaching, we may say.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like, Justin Corbett.
I think
That
if
was
you
quick,
I think
easy
if
to
you were to
find.
read into it, there was a few. It did seem the timing wise, it did seem that way, but I don't think it necessarily was.
According to
particularly.
LinkedIn, Justin doesn't have a job.
Well, he'll be fine. He'll
Oh,
find
wow.
a job soon.
What an interesting job path. So he went to Penn State for 5 years, studied a Bachelor of Science, Finance and International Business. Then in 2015, Heriot-Watt University, a Masters of Brewing and Distilling. That's his education. In 2005, he started at Tube City IMS in Slovakia as the commercial manager for Europe.
Wow.
Worked there for almost 5 years and went to Trafigura, a trader in Singapore. Then he was an accountant in Singapore for 6 months. Then he was the athletic director of Seikak Sports in Singapore. And then 2 months later, he was the head brewer at Hawkers
There you go.
for almost 3 years. Head brewer at Deeds for just over 4. And then head brewer at Fox Friday for almost 3.
Until April this year.
Yeah,
What
there
an
you
odd...
go.
Oh, I cannot wait.
So he was...
What
a
will he do next?
commercial business manager, a trader, an accountant, an athletic director, and a head brewer.
So I reckon the head brewer. I reckon So
That's a TV show.
He just took the
I'd
whole
follow
childhood
that.
experience of today. I am this, and like
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
it his life.
yeah, let's fill in the gaps. I reckon the brewing thing was like a fuck this. I want to brew. I reckon he did some good home brews.
Seems to
Well,
be the case.
there
for
was
most people.
there's 12 months between being a trader and an accountant in Singapore,
Yeah.
and then another 4 months from leaving the accountancy to being an athletic director.
If he listened to this, he'd be like, "What's wrong with these guys?
can't believe we've
Stop
got-
being weird."
Our podcast has evolved
being
into like
weird.
checking people's LinkedIn.
Yeah, stop being weird.
That's what happens when you feed us big beers.
Yeah, no, Justin, you're a legend.
This
mate.
just in.
Yeah.
We are on LinkedIn.
yeah.
Maybe we should Border Barrels LinkedIn.
But like, yeah, ironically, we're not on LinkedIn. We're just looking.
Education,
'cause we try-
education, no.
We try not to tell people where we work. So I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, no, but I mean, like, yeah, Border Barrels is not on LinkedIn.
Well, I wonder, like, maybe Mountain Culture would hire him
Oh, I reckon I'd hire him.
on Border Barrels.
Oh well, like as the beer brewer, Border Barrels is going into beer now.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, he made some great beers. But what was it? What was one of the last ones? Southern Fried Chicken or something. They
Oh,
had
yeah, with Mountain Culture.
With Mountain Culture, the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
And they sent the recipe to make chicken.
Hang on, was that?
And I made it.
Yeah. Was it good?
That was.
Hey.
I bought that 4-pack.
okay.
And
yeah.
I have that, so I actually made it for my grand final day party a few years ago, and
There you go.
I still have the recipe sitting at home in the drawer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Good on you, Jazzy.
Yeah, that was great.
That's good.
Juzzy.
All my guests enjoyed
Southern
it.
Fried.
We didn't enjoy the game itself because that was when Geelong smashed Sydney by 80 points in the grand final.
Oh
that year.
yeah, you didn't want to come. We did a we did a tap
did.
takeover at Stomping Ground Podcast, The Good Shed with Ryan.
And they
And
didn't turn
And
up.
they Stomping Ground didn't
Stomping
show
Ground
up.
decided that they were not the stomping grounds they wanted to be in that day.
Yeah, but
not participating.
ironically, their new stomping ground is the Deeds building in Glen Iris.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
this just in.
This just in.
Did you see that? There's one
Did
of
you
our
did you read this news on
one of
LinkedIn?
our local friends. We know Beechworth, Bridge Road Brewery have. Is it where's the second brewery? Is in
Brunswick.
Brunswick.
Did you see that Bright have bought a rooftop
Yeah.
bar?
Oh no, I
They
didn't.
bought
That's
It's
awesome.
like a uni bar.
It's a uni bar.
Prince Alfred.
Oh, I should have probably gathered the information before I just.
that's
remembered
that's
it.
okay. That's fine. That's awesome. Good on him.
Yeah. So there's big things happening in the Victorian High Country.
And
Oh Jesus! Look at that Google for you. Bright Brewery Pub, Melbourne.
oh, you did pretty well.
Melbourne.
One-handed. That's
Melbourne.
cool. So whereabouts is it?
Yeah, the Prince Alfred Hotel.
Yeah, that's in a really good spot, isn't it?
Yeah, in Carlton.
Carlton. Oh,
I read that as
that's
iconic
cool.
IPAs, but
that's cool.
It's
As.
not that, but that's okay.
What's it? Isn't Prince
yes.
Alfred a certain piercing?
Yeah,
No,
it's-
that's a,
I think it's a Duke, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is that. No, Prince Albert.
Oh.
Ah,
That's a
Prince Alfred's your butt.
no. I think it's a big.
yeah, so it's right next to Uni
through
of
the
Melbourne. So apparently it's like the uni bar. But
Cool.
where's
oh,
it?
near Grattan Street.
Near Lincoln Square.
Do we know what their intentions are for said bar? Is it going to be Bright Brewery or?
Nah, so I was reading about it. A Crafty Pint did a thing, and it's like it's basically just still the Prince Alfred, except every tap is bright.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
they're like
That's
they're just
cool.
putting their taps on. So it's still the same pub. It's just has way better beer now
Yeah,
because it's not Carlton.
that's awesome.
Fuck, that ad's shitting me on. That's the one like watching the footy. The Carlton Dry mid ad can fuck off.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, it's just like it's like a guy walks in a t-shirt and everyone's wearing a crop top, and it's like,
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
I'll have the mid.
Yeah, but you know,
Like
someone
what
someone
happened
went
to
to
good
uni
ads where
for-
it was like the guys with that rob the bank and they go to get in the getaway car, but they got two
Oh,
schooners,
yes.
so they're just running, and the cops are all running because everyone. That's good.
You know what has been interesting? Our evolution of being craft beer fans and seeing beers we started drinking that then were bought out by the beer companies that then have like ads on television that are like remember the Furphy footy ads? Like they weren't too bad at least.
when they were telling the
He
story. to
went
the
through
random-
like kicked a goal, went through for a 7-pointer because the bladder fell out of the ball and the stuff like that.
Is this
There's Bolter ads on TV all the time now.
Is it? I've never seen any.
is this a bad time to say that I actually think that they did a pretty good job of the Carlton Mid rebrand?
I don't.
So it's been
Yeah.
rebranded and it's like the light blue and that sort of thing, and I just see
I
a
thought
lot
it
of
was
people
just
with
new.
it.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I think it's a. Oh, I think it's a rebrand.
Do you know how
Otherwise they've
popular
done
it
a
is?
good job.
Because
Yeah.
I have not seen anyone at my footy club drinking a dark
Great
blue
Northern.
can all
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because like it's the same as why Great Northerns, and like I drink Great Northerns in a certain setting because it's a cheat code because like I can have 11 million of these and
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah, if I'm driving, I'll have a Great Northern.
Yeah, you'll have like 8 of them.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Telstra ad people talk about?
Well, it's fine because when you're driving, your car doesn't start, so there's no
Wow.
issue with
Well, I
drink
was just
driving.
about to say, if your car doesn't
It's orange
flick,
shade
it
of
will
blue.
start.
Have you seen the Telstra ad that everyone talks about with the whistling and the little animated dude?
Yeah, everyone hates it.
Did you see that Jack Ginnivan did it as a goal celebration the other week, and then Telstra sent him a new mobile phone for doing it?
Well,
Oh,
I'll
really?
do it right now for a new phone. Here you go.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
Telstra, hit me up.
Oh, shit.
Was that before or after they lost?
Uh,
Did they go
no,
on
it was,
to
against,
lose?
it was against Carlton the other week.
Oh,
First
so
goal of the
they
game,
won
he
that.
kicked the check side from the boundary, and then he gave the old this.
They definitely won that then because Carlton's worse than Essendon. And Essendon's bad.
Essendon were okay the other night from what
Yeah.
I heard.
Well, so Donders and I, we live text,
a
and
mate
it's,
that goes for
and
Essendon.
it's mostly just he and I going, I hope I never see this guy again. That guy, if I see him in person's fucked. Like a lot of that stuff.
And then it's like they kick a goal. It's like, I love this guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's the
Yeah,
best.
we're very fickle. But he texted me afterwards, and we lost by 44 to Geelong, who are a good side in Geelong. We
I thought it
haven't.
was closer than that, Nick.
No. 44 points we lost by, but our average losing margin over the last 10 games against Geelong was 54. So we beat the average.
With a VFL side.
And it was in Geelong, yeah. And like no one knows who any of our players are. But anyway, he's like, I feel like it was closer than 44. I was like, yeah, because we were 42 points down at half time. So we only lost the last 2 hours of footy by 2 points.
Yeah.
So for the last 2 hours, we were good. It's just the 2 hours before that we were
Very bad.
a bunch of Stephen Hawkingses.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's all right. He's got Hawk. He's what's his name?
Well, he's probably a better kick.
Kick it to me.
I am open.
Here comes a barrel. Here comes a barrel.
That's like my favorite genre of podcasts is when they take the piss out of Epstein Island and like what was Hawking doing there. Have you heard like all
Just
the
smiling.
all the bad friends stuff like Santino? I want to go on the jet ski.
Yes, I have it. Can I say?
I want to drive.
I work I have a couple of jobs. Someone who sees me less often. Anyway, at one of my jobs, she's like, I was watching Happy Gilmore the other night, and
Santino's in it.
yeah, I thought I saw you, and so previously
I said you look like Santino.
yeah, but previously, I remember another work colleague said to me like that I look like with my long hair. So with the long hair, I look like the caddy from Happy Gilmore.
Blondie, do you?
No, not Blondie, or the
Zalatoris.
homeless guy with the.
Is that John Stewart? Did he play him? Or was it
Was he the?
Jon Stewart, the guy that did the Late Show.
He's like best mates with Sandler. He's been in other movies of his.
Yeah, but like the original.
He was in Big
Gilmore?
Daddy, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no!
It's a guy that looks like him,
Not
mate.
Jon Stewart.
You can do it. That guy.
Rob Schneider.
Rob
Schneider.
Schneider.
No, are you thinking of John? Is it John Schneider? Or are you saying John?
Rob
the guy
Schneider.
from Benchwarmers. You know, the original
Oh,
SNL
John
guy.
Huda.
this is getting-
no,
this is getting tough.
That's not Napoleon Dynamite.
Someone somewhere out there is just going, drink the fucking beer.
Yeah, well, we did preface it by saying we've done no research.
This guy.
John Lovitz.
Whose caddy was he? Remember
There was
that
something
guy?
covering the face of the.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Is that his
Oh, the
main
homeless
caddy?
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who's his?
Anyway, so basically, long story short, doesn't matter who it was. I used to look like a homeless guy. Now I look like Andrew Santino.
Oh,
That's coming through.
Jared Van Snellenberg.
He looks like John Stewart.
Oh, so you thought that was John? Oh, I get it now. That's pretty funny. But yes, that's
No, I still think you look like you're still saved in my phone as Richie from Benchwarmers.
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your photo, every time you call, this photo pops up.
oh.
Don't look,
I'm gonna lie.
Gratzy, because I've got to find the exact photo.
I reckon I
it is.
watched this movie once when I was a teenager, so I do not remember it.
Oh. Cop this, I guess.
Oh, I can't find it.
I'm scared about this. My nose hair just grew back.
Is he
Nice.
worried because he thinks he's David Spade? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, well, damn it. Oh, no, I've got my phone. Here, I can get the
No,
actual...
but it might be David Spade Rules of Engagement, like underrated sitcom.
I remember-
Maybe it's that David Spade.
I saw David Spade do comedy. He was wearing a pair of Kayanos.
Was he
with
all
his
right?
jeans. It was pretty funny. It was actually really funny. give me a go.
Every time you call, that pops up.
Yeah, because I would wear this brown shorts as well. That's sort of what I would wear.
Brown shorts, like just below the knees, high top Nikes.
Holding a bat, not knowing what I'm doing. That's pretty funny.
Well, you were Chris for a while. G'day, Chris. How
Yeah.
are you enjoying conference?
Oh, wonder what happened. That guy's, he's surely done.
Yeah.
Christ. Oh, anyway, we're drinking a new beer.
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
drinking one. Oh, it's the sequel.
I'm scared about this.
Oh, this is the variant though, so the variant might be that instead of tipping it down the sink, he
once more
tips
into
it down
the
his
fray,
gullet.
the mechanic's assistant. No, the 2024 variant. Bourbon barrel aged imperial stout with vanilla pods and cold brew coffee, which is good because I haven't had my second coffee today. ABV 13.5%.
Bop, 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 bop.
This imperial stout was aged in bourbon barrels for 12 months, resulting in thick chocolate notes backed by vanilla, coconut, whiskey, and oak.
We're fucked.
Yeah, I'm meant to go and have a beer and lunch after this.
I think I'm going to.
Well, you know who I'm going with.
Nah, see, I can't go with him.
McClure.
Yeah, because I'll say something about umpires, and he'll be like,
Yeah, but you guys can-
But goal umpires are fine. Goal
You guys can
umpire,
bond over
I don't
no
have
one victory.
I have no issues with goal
Do,
umpires.
do goal umpires like fraternize with field umpires?
Yeah, or are they like, nah, fuck those guys. They're
think-
ruining
Nah,
the
they
game.
got their own Mad Monday, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's a little
Goal umpires.
I think it's a bit of separation.
separately.
I think it's a bit of separation.
Is it
'cause,
actually?
like because I've seen like McClure's good dude, David Roden seems like a good dude. We love the smiling assassin. Like goal umpires just seem like dudes that just want to point their fingers, like do finger guns.
Yeah, they
And they
can.
love shuttle runs. Because you know you got to.
Oh yeah.
Yes. There you go.
They're like, yeah, they're just really. They look at crabs on David Attenborough and they're like, I'd like that. I like that guy's. I
That's my
like the cut.
aesthetic.
I like the cut of his jib.
Every year they go to the AFL and they're
Just-
like,
It's crabs and finger guns.
yeah. Every year they're like, can our pants be bigger? Like MC Hammer.
I'd like them to
Hammer
fit.
Times.
I'd like them to fit much worse.
Yeah.
But then they do those random rounds where like the umpires have to go retro, and then everyone looks at the goal umpire and goes, "But he's got a new hat."
And with the field umpires, they're like, I could see a ball.
How many of them are like failed, like, you know, the rhythmic gymnasts? Like they're just like, I just want to wave the flags. But
No,
yeah,
actually, they
and then the field umpires are all a bunch of fucking nerds.
who are so fit. Like
They are no, but
They're so
they're
fit.
failed players. But the thing
Yeah,
with
because they all run real fast, but they can't talk because they're all weird.
my favorite are
units.
the boundary umpires because they just deal in laps. They're just lap runners. My favorite, I saw a boundary umpire on debut once, and he was his emo kid. He had like a fringe and everything, which is pretty funny. But he ran himself into the ground, and I was at Marble Stadium watching the Bulldogs play St Kilda years ago. High scoring game, back and forth. And he ran so hard, he ended up having a big spew, like right in front of the
No, that's
fans. But
fucking
everyone was like
awesome.
running down to look, and they're all looking over him, but he's just spewing his guts
Good
up 'cause
on
he
him.
runs so hard.
I reckon goal umpires, if I didn't watch footy and you were just like, watch this game of footy, like you could convince someone that they're all mutes and they only communicate in whistles. Because none of
It's
them
sign
say anything.
language.
They just all run around going, boop, boop, and they're fucking...
Or boundary umpires.
Yeah, and then they start swinging their arm over, and none of them throw it far enough anymore. Every year, the ruckmen get further and further back, and every year, the boundary umpires get worse and worse at throwing it in. Like
Things are about to change.
the ruckmen have to run 150 meters, like they're Usain Bolt every.
Things are about to change. I
Bowling.
believe we are going to be going sandful rules in AFL
Last touch.
very soon, which is last touch between
Yeah,
the
I
50
agree.
meter arcs.
I agree.
okay.
So if you kick it and it bounces out, it's a free kick. If you handball and it goes out, same thing. If it's a contest and it like comes off hands, throw it in.
That's AFLW. Which
but that's been sandful rules for ages.
I think they
It's a good
should.
idea.
They need what they need to do in AFL is remove some of the rules because there's too many rules. When I blame the umpires, it's partially AFL, but also they need to get more black and white rules. There's too many grey areas. There's too many like, oh well, it's interpretation. It's like I don't want the interpretation of a dude that's never played the fucking sport.
Yeah, I know.
Like, he's not a footballer. He's never played AFL footy, and yet he's the one determining how AFL players should be playing. No.
Not having it.
Won't allow it.
He's not having it. Whatever.
Geez, what they need to do is the AFL need to get me down there, feed me a couple of dark beers, and then we'll have some real conversations.
Well, so the old mate Greg Swan, I believe his name is, who's been involved as like a high...
Wasn't he the spin bowler for England?
Graham Swan.
Graham Swan. He was excellent. Oh, God.
But he was English, so
No.
you can shut the... You can fuck off.
I've had a bug up my ass about him ever since. Remember Ashton Agar's debut in the
Yes.
Ashes? Remember that?
He made 99.
He
Actually
made
do.
90, 97 on... Yeah, somewhere between 95 and 100. Anyway, here's this kid on debut that's a spinner. He's number 10, and he's nearly made a century, and Swan catches him. And if I was him, I would have caught him and gone, we nearly let this kid bloody get a ton on debut as a spinner, not even a batsman. Instead, he turned around to the crowd. He was doing some weird fucking arrogant celebration. I'm like, can you read the game, you dickhead? And
I don't like
then
it,
he left halfway through a tour because he was too scared to face Mitchell Johnson anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would have gone home to my parents too.
I would have played a different sport.
But
I
but
would
I'll
have been
tell you
like,
what.
Mum, come pick me up. Mitchell Johnson's scaring me.
Mitchell Johnson's bowling 155.
If you're not willing to take your
Mitchell Johnson brought drugs. I need to go home. Mum, come pick me up.
if you're not willing to take your Sundays off when you're bowling, you
Yeah.
can bloody piss off.
Do you know that Ashes series, Australia took 100 wickets, so the full amount of wickets you can take. Mitchell Johnson got 37 of them.
It's insane.
That was wild.
I'll tell you what. So I know a thing or two about cricket. So
2002 under-16 spin
oh,
bowler
as
of the year.
we've stated, but So left-handed bowlers. So I used to be left-handed pace bowlers where I used to swing it around. But if Glenn McGrath bowled that fast, you would still be like, okay, probably know where it's coming. But Mitchell Johnson,
Yeah.
it's like he's bowling and it comes out of his eyeballs all of a sudden, and you don't know where it's
like,
going until it's at you.
Yeah.
And I've faced a couple, not that fast, right? So it's all relative. There's a couple of guys growing up that, it's really hard to face, and particularly being that tall and the bounce and all that sort of thing. But it's pretty.
You know, my favourite Ashes series
What?
was when Ollie Robinson was pace bowling and they were getting absolutely rolled, and he's so fat and unfit that he had to turn and bowl off spin because he couldn't fucking run in anymore.
You're getting tonked.
He was so tired and so unfit that he was just like, oh, fine. He was just doing two-step pies.
That's a real bummer, isn't it? Because it's like
Fuck
you.
that. Nah,
I was
fuck
watching
him.
something on the footy. I've never seen that in all my years playing football.
What?
Sam Taylor's a fullback and he's doing a warm-up in the change rooms where he's got someone with the resistance band wrapped around his waist so he can only go to a certain distance. And then someone's holding a tackle bag in front of him with a ball up in the air and he's trying to get as close as he can to spoiling the ball.
Okay.
Because his job is to spoil the ball.
Yeah.
But he's trying to actually
good.
get extra resistance on the
Maybe,
spoil.
maybe that's why he's the best in the game.
Yeah, I've never seen that. That's very
Also,
cool.
I feel uncomfortable watching North Melbourne in the rooms because
Well, 'cause
Caleb
it's-
Daniel without a helmet is a jump scare. Oh, he's got hair. Fuck.
Do you know he played a quarter of footy without it once?
Did he?
Yeah, because
I don't
something
want to
broke
watch
on it.
I don't want to watch.
And also, you've got what have you got? Someone from Chelsea football club. It's just jumped
yeah,
in
just
there.
one random dude.
Yeah, one
Old
random dude
Scott.
from soccer.
Frank. He's wearing Frank Lampard's number.
Yeah, he is.
Big fan.
Oh, Lampard.
So how do we go with this beer anyway?
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
This is like the first one today where it's like, oh yeah, there's the bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
which and as predicted, I'm doing pretty not well.
Okay. Interesting how your scores have gone down as the pods gone on us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But there is a slight. I don't know if you read this tiny little blurb.
No,
that
give it.
technically isn't a blurb,
Yeah,
but it is.
I did, but it's just the flavour profile, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's just this imperial stout was aged in, resulting in thick chocolate notes, backed by vanilla, coconut whiskey, and oak. But cold brew coffees.
I'm not getting heaps of coffee in it.
No,
I'm not getting any coffee.
I'm getting vanilla and bourbon.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a lower as advertised just because there's not a lot of coffee. So that's probably my lowest ranked beer of the day, but not. I have it on par flavour wise with the first beer we had. Second beer, definitely the favourite of the day.
I better update this.
Somehow favourite of all time.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, you look, boys, you get out there and you just don't know what you're getting on the day, but you just do your best and you just taste them all and put down your bloody, your ratings based on that. You just forget all the stuff that you thought about before and you just, play it as it lies, and then you give it to it, and sometimes you come out with a result.
So I love that you went to footy stuff then, because I had an interesting moment yesterday. So Cass likes to come into the rooms after the games, win or lose. When we win, he loves to sing the song and everything. But he came in yesterday and we got a bake for like 10 straight minutes while he just sat there with me. And like we were copping like all the swear words, like everything. So then like last night I sort of had to go, I probably need to address this with him. And I'm like, hey, listen, like you play Auskick, man, but like when you're growing up and play footy, it's pretty serious. That's why Dad's coach was just really angry because he expects a lot from us. He was only angry in the moment, but then on Tuesday we'll go back to training and everything will be okay. But I was like, I actually had to address it. I'm like, hang on, he just sat there while like our coach directed the tirade at pretty much where he is sitting. It was just interesting. I thought,
I think from a psychological point of view, that is really interesting because you gave Cass a bake because, you know, you were yelling at him for something to keep him safe.
Yeah.
And he got upset. But when he was in that room and that random stranger was yelling at his dad, I think at least in his subconscious, he's looking around and he's like,
did Dad do something bad?
Everything seems to be okay. Like it's not at me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he didn't, because he sat there silently.
Well, he does, and that's the thing. Ever since he started school, he knows to sit there with his legs crossed and sit silently until the teachers stop talking.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's been really helpful. The fact he's been at school. Last year, he would have kept trying to ask me questions during it, but yeah.
But like that, that didn't upset him. So I find that really interesting.
I thought it was interesting too. And I thought I actually probably need to address it because, yeah, like I was fine because I was like not expecting that big a bake. And it wasn't to me directly, at least. It was just to the group. But yeah.
There you go.
I was funny. It's like whenever a coach started yelling, I completely switched off.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if you're negative, nothing you're saying is more negative than what I'm thinking. So it's not like I don't care. And like if it's to fire me up, you're not going to fire. Like this is where
that's not your motivation.
Well, this is my like where I'm at in my motivation is not impacted by you. It's impacted entirely by me. If you want to have a rational, normal, personal conversation, I will listen. But yeah, when people start yelling, I'm like,
yeah.
Which is funny because when I played, I was like very vocal, so I yelled a lot.
I'm glad you got to that before I was going to.
But like, it wasn't like when I say that, like it was. There was negative yelling, but it was more like it wasn't always negative yelling, but it was like, I just never respond. Like when someone started yelling, I was like, okay, you have your little temper tantrum over there, Chief, and we'll keep going. We'll keep doing what we're doing as adults over here. But anyway.
Also, real achievements. Someone got a text, but we talked about the Border Barrels website. Someone did. Someone vibrated. I heard.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Real achievements. Little known facts. Hado played football in Brazil.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Many moons
You
ago.
look a bit Brazilian, actually. Looking at you. Anyway, what do we think of this beer?
Back to the hometown.
Yeah.
It was like my memories of Brazil were pretty hectic. Like it was fucking crazy. Like we were there with the whole team, but like there were people getting like robbed in front of us, broad daylight, like in busy streets of Rio. Like that shit, that place is crazy.
Why were they not robbing you? Like, how do you not get robbed?
Well, because there were a lot of us and we're all like 14, so we didn't have anything. Like, and this was like, so I was 14, so it was like 2008. So it wasn't like we didn't have mobile phones.
Yeah.
Like mobile phones existed, but like no 14-year-old had a mobile back then.
No,
like
not
now
back then.
all of them do.
Yeah.
But like one of the guys in our group got the latest iPhone, which was probably fucking the iPhone 3. And we were all like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like,
Futures here, lads.
Like we were fighting each other to like play dumb games on it. Like there was one, like it was like a beer pouring simulator. And all you did was turn the phone upside down in the beer mood. And we're like, oh, technology. This is the future.
It's like a bloke. It's like an old bloke in the 1920s turning on a lampshade.
Yeah.
Or turning on a lamp.
I'll tell you
Why
what.
would I say lampshade?
That's all right. Turning back the clock.
It's not on.
I have to
What's in
give
this?
I have to give a shout out to a cool bar as that. So if you're ever in Sydney and you've got some time to kill and you need to go to the airport, you're catching the train, whatever, go to Central and then go out at Elizabeth Street exit. Go to it's in Surrey Hills, Kegged Brew. It's like
Oh, I've heard of Kegged.
yeah, it's probably like 50 meters from the station. I was reading a book.
Did you go there recently?
Yeah, yes, not yesterday, the day before. I was reading a book.
What were you
The
reading?
Rooftop bar, A Psychology of Money. I'm very
I've never heard of that.
It's a really good book.
I'm not familiar with that horror novel.
And it's nothing to do
Did
with
Morgan Freeman do the audiobook?
no Morgan Houndsell. Is the
Gilbert.
that would be one that I would recommend.
glad.
But anyway, I was sitting there for a long period of time reading a book,
Yep.
having a beer, great view. You can see Centrepoint Tower. Not looking at my phone, and I was just like, bloody hell.
There's something to
God.
like.
There's something to it.
There's
We need
like
to do it more
city
often.
life. That's the one thing that I wish I like. It's like my one regret in life is like not moving and living in the city for just a bit.
I'm a bit the same as you.
To like just go and like before kids, obviously, like I'd still be, ideally in this imaginary situation, I'd still be with Sarah. But it was like we go, like you go to the pub and you sit down, and you just read and you just hang out. Whereas like here, it's like
If someone's
you go to the Beer Deluxe and it's like, yeah, someone's reading. It's like, oh, they're getting shivved.
I
Like
will-
you can't be doing reading
Now,
at Beer Deluxe.
I
It's a
understand
weird
all
unit.
of these things are positive because that's awesome and whatever. But I guess the one positive thing we have in return, you look at someone reading a book at a place like that in Albury, and you're like, why are you having a conversation with someone? And it's like, you know, a conversation is also good. But it's like reading a book is also good.
I'd
but
take a book.
So
you know what I mean?
Recently, I've been like, so we do every Friday's takeaway, and it started. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to get dinner, and it's not ready till 5:30, knowing full well that like it's going to be ready at 5:45, so I can go to the pub and have a quiet beer without the children yelling at me.
Did you hear that, Sarah? Do you listen?
No, she knows.
Edit that out.
She
Ah,
knows
she
because it's now like you're allowed to do this, and I've done it a couple of times. Like I've taken Teddy, and he's actually really good. Like he sits there, and we just kind of chat about his day. Like we've gone to Murray Towns and just sat there. And I've had a IPA, and he had a
Juice.
Well, he had a 95% soda water with 5% raspberry in it.
That's a better idea because my kids, when we go there, have the big, like, it's like all the sugar in the world in one of those sodas.
Yeah, so it's just all soda water and like enough raspberry to make it red.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. So they have puppuccinos, beers for kids.
Yeah.
That's what they
My kids have
need.
grown up going to breweries. We
But
went to like 5 on our
Yeah, I
recent
know.
holiday.
I saw your Instagram post and I was like, holy fuck, if I did that to Sarah and my kids, like I'd be on the couch for
No, sorry, just really-
Dad,
there's a
can
rule.
we go to the playground? No.
You
There's
better
a
shut
rule.
the fuck up. I'm
there
having
is-
this.
pint.
There's a rule. There's a
Shut
rule.
up.
I have to look at it in advance. If we go in for lunch, it has to have a kids menu and have games there, and it needs to have something that the kids will like. Quickly, as an example, Kempsey went to Bucket Brewing on a Tuesday afternoon. There was no one there. They have a fully fitted accordion bus. You know what I mean when I say accordion bus?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
bus with the big thing in the
yeah.
middle. They've bought a bus and then turned it into a seating area, but it's still a bus. But the kid, and there was games in it and arcade games. The kids just ran riot and played on the bus while Soph and I ate some chips and had a drink.
Did you go to, when you were in Hobart, did you go to Preachers?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I know what you're talking
like
about.
I
didn't.
tell everyone that goes to Hobart, but Preachers is, they've got a bus and it's like a seated area, but Preachers is the most insanely cool because like it's just off Salamanca Place. So it's like
Hector.
like it's near the port. It's this like tiny little joint. It's like a really old building. They got the pub out the bus out the back of the brew garden. But like on tap when I went, they had a heap of toppling Goliath. You know, the
Oh.
King Sue was like a big thing
Yeah.
for a while. The King Sue was like if you can get this.
You've said lots of words.
Yeah, with the big dinosaur on it.
Yeah,
I had
the
a
big
T-shirt that
T-Rex.
looked like that.
So the King Sue, they had it on tap, and that was like, I went to Hobart. Fuck, I didn't have kids, so it was at least 8 years ago now.
King Sue and the Gizzard Wizard.
Yeah. Jeez, I love those guys.
Kiss him.
But yeah, Preachers is
Beer
legit.
name
If you're in
King Sue.
Hobart, go to Preachers. I hope it's still there. And it, like, you know, you go places and it's like, oh, Albury probably has this, but I never venture out. Like I went to a fish and chip shop and they had the latest Bolter Hazy DC in cans. And I was like, what? Like, what is this?
I
I
fish
can't
and
do-
chips. So they had the latest like version of like a scientifically engineered fish. Like,
No, like I went into a fish and chip shop and I went to the fish and chip shop because I saw on Facebook that they had the Bolter Hazy DC.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
that's
Like, yeah.
By the way, Kegged Brew. So
Yes.
so I had freshwater.
Is freshwater Australian?
Oh,
I
have a
always
look.
get them confused
I'd
with
love-
Cloud. Is it Cloudwater?
Cloudwater's
Who?
British.
They're,
Was Fresh-
Manchester.
Clearwater. What was the brewery that was in Wodonga? Sweetwater.
What? I
Back
didn't
in the
know
day.
that.
Then it turned into
Cheeky
You
Peak.
Brew It.
You brew it?
Cheeky Peak.
What was Sweetwater Brewing then?
Don't know.
I'll look that up if you want.
But I had a-
Freshwater's in Brookvale.
There you go. So I had a,
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
yeah, a freshwater New Zealand hopped pilsner. That was nice.
Yum.
But then I went upstairs and they've got pretty not run of the mill, but they do run the mill beers. But I had the Garage Project and Mountain Culture collab on tap.
Oh, what was? Oh, yeah, the
Mystic Haze. It was much better on tap. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Right.
But yeah, fuck, it was good. Anyway,
Mountain Culture just released a Melbourne only beer that I want to go back for the. Yeah. Oh, we haven't done the pod since I went to the opening.
yeah,
In Melbourne.
How good.
Yeah.
Dale's got pissed
Did you
and
know that?
spewed.
I knew you were. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon next pod, because I've got
She
a fair
didn't
bit to talk
spew.
about with my my trip to a few breweries.
Yeah,
Well, we
but
can do a
No,
little.
Sarah had a 350. Hazy
righto.
mid, hazy mid, I think it is.
I know it's a Deeds pod, but the 350 is a very, very good beer.
Was there ever a Deeds in Mountain Culture? Because we always went like Range ran the north, Mountain Culture ran New South Wales,
Yeah.
and then Deeds was the south.
Yeah.
But all the Deeds leaving has left a gap in the market of a state-dominated brewery, and I tell you who's taken over.
Ooh.
Rocky Ridge in WA. I wish I could.
yeah.
I wish the access to their beers was greater, but I go on their website a lot, and it's really hard to get beers over here and of theirs. But like they're doing legit stuff, and Sarah's going to Perth in January. I thought it was a family trip. It is not. It is a Sarah.
Solo dad.
Yeah, it's a Sarah trip while
fuck
Hudson
up.
stays at home with the kids.
That's okay. You've had a few without her, haven't you?
Well, no, but see, this is the thing. It's for her sister's 40th, and I was like, yeah, we'll go, and she's like, it's a family thing. It's like, yeah, but I'm an adult.
family.
So the kids
Yeah.
are family.
Yeah, I'll go to the family thing, but as an adult, I'm sure that if I disappear for 2 hours, no one would care. And I'll take the kids if you want, but no, it's a bit expensive. I'm like, I'll fucking I will sell nudes to go to Rocky Ridge because
Yeah,
they just
the-
opened that new brewery.
Yeah, from your new job. You
Yeah,
can show your butthole every 7
exactly.
minutes. Yeah. that's
She
right.
doesn't know that I'm getting $300 a day for 90 minutes of work, completely remote, and all I have to do is spread my butt cheeks.
Exactly.
For Playgirl magazine. For those playing at home, Sweetwater, I believe, became Crank Handle. I looked it up.
there you
Sweetwater
go.
Brewing Co. was
No,
in
that's
Tonga South.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Yes.
There you
yes.
go.
Yeah, it was local. Yeah, Tree Fitty.
Ish.
Tree Fitty. I say Tree Fitty because it's
Oh, yeah,
South
sorry.
Park. You got South Park.
I remember that.
Have you watched a new season? I'm
seen
going
samples.
to. Yeah,
Ooh.
I think I'm going to watch it. I've never been a massive South Park person, only because like just never cared to. But this new season looks pretty great.
I think it's all a bit like, it's too much for me. But I think they actually, in a practical sense, they actually address modern
Yeah,
I think they
that's why
actually,
they've always done it. But
yeah, but I think that they don't react to, but they actually address issues, and I think they might even actually shape culture.
You know
in a
why?
way.
You know why it's so interesting because they do their episodes during the week. That's why
Oh, I
it's so
know.
topical.
They're making it in
it's
6
weekly.
days.
It's
Yeah.
That was
crazy.
that they did a
6
documentary.
days to air, whatever it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah, like that's insane. Anyway, we've rambled on, but thanks, Deeds, for existing and then non-existing and still sort of existing.
Yeah,
We've
but
had some great beers today. Are we
yeah.
going any stats? Well, I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I know
do you
one of
wanna-
the beers is my all-time favorite, apparently. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, do you want that? Do you want to see your new top fives? Let me remove all the filters.
I love that at
select
the beginning of this
all.
podcast, I looked at Hudson using Excel and I was like, what is happening? And now I've just used Excel enough that I'm like, I see what he's doing.
So Simon,
that's good. That's awesome.
there is no change to your top five.
Okay.
Zach
That would have been close. Fuck.
has a new number one, which is 100 and Prey 2.
Oh.
And number 4, 100 and Prey 1.
Whoa.
I have a new number 1 and 2, which is 100 and Prey 2, and then the 100 and Prey 1.
There you go.
However, that's with our whole rating system,
Yeah.
isn't it? Not just the beer itself.
No. So Border Barrels, number 1 beer ever is 100 and Prey 2.
What?
There you go. Wow.
And number 3 is 100 and Prey 1.
Time. It was yours. It did it.
There
And
you
the
go.
Once More Into the Fray 2024 variant is number 55.
Well-
Maybe the bourbon.
Well,
Go.
look, guys. All I can tell you, Deeds. Like, if you're not sure, you're onto something. I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just work that out.
Bo Simmo's found a hack here. Find a brewery that you can get the best beers we've ever had, but you don't have to do any research.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can just chat.
Does
See,
seem
I
that
enjoy these ones because it's like we're just riffing. I
But
like
if
riffing.
people that like beer and brewers are listening, at least
so-
they're actually getting an idea of some really cool beers at the same time. as listening to us talk
Untapped,
shit.
so just the beer, no external measurements. Hunter and Prey 2 is number 26 with a 4.5 average. Hunter and Prey 1 is number 36 with a 4.42 average between the three of us. And Once More Into the Fray is 106 with a 4.08. That's
Yeah, that was
crazy.
my fault.
4.08 for 106th.
We like beer.
Well, our lowest, I won't say what beer it is, but Untapped, our lowest rated beer is 2.83. But there are 139 beers that are above 4 or more.
Oh, that's good. You
I
guys
be
are doing
also controversial and say, can we just say what that last beer is?
Nah.
don't.
What is it, 194? Okay, well, that's
193.
But there's a bunch of no alks that don't beat it.
Yeah, so we've had 2 no alks and they're both higher.
Yeah. Anyway,
Just keep it, watch out.
FYI. Yeah.
One of us will, like, if it didn't slip on this pod, it might never slip. But there'll be a pod where we do like 8 dark beers and then we'll say what it is.
I reckon Grazzi's let it slip.
I think I'll probably.
Yeah, I think we did it on the pod. I think we were like, this thing sucks.
I don't think we said it like that. I think we just said, okay, well, this is about this. Then we didn't say what the score was.
Yeah, it was just like, this is what it is by. All right. Anyway, bye.
So I have a sign off based off a TV show
Yeah.
that we're talking about, and it's rate my impression.
Okay.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
like it.
I'll allow it.
Let's see what the fans decide.
Let's see what the fan has to think.
That's it. So yeah.
Yay.